Alright, so today it's a selling day, and this right here is one of my favorite bikes. I've always wanted one of these. However, this is not the color I wanted. There's a purple and white version that is, I just love it. I always wanted to mess with it, but this was so clean and so fresh, I had to get it, and then I just never really rode it so much. It's so good to ride, but it just wasn't my color. I know it sounds petty, but for me, style is equally as important to a performance, and this just wasn't the one for me. So I had this for a few years, and it was pretty much sat, and you know what, just get rid of it. Give it to somebody who's going to use it. It's such a beautiful bike. I just polished this up a little bit, and this is a Peugeot Triathlon, by the way, which is made with super Vitus. This is a rare material, very lightweight. This whole bike is 21.7 pounds with gears, and if you take that back wheel off, that's a free. This is a free wheel, not a free hub. So much heavier, the gears themselves. I mean, you could get this probably down to 18. If you turn it to a single speed, it might be around maybe 15, 16 pounds even. But if you look at the condition, it's pretty much pristine. So 105, and this is why I don't know why I guess a lot of people don't like these Peugeots sometimes for some reason, because they have different components. Like you'll see a Sachs Hurrit, Shimano RX100, Shimano 105, and different parts, but who cares? The shit rides good. I don't know why people care so much about that. I care about the ride, and the beautifulness and simplicity of the bike. So, but if you see this like tiny, maybe a little scratch there, a little bit cover up, go down the frame, it's just like such a beautiful bike. Oh, and the other reason too, I have a red bike, as you've seen. That's my favorite bike that was my first bike I ever got and I ever worked on, so that one has a little bit more of a special place to me, and I kind of like the challenge of getting that one a little bit lighter. Right now it's like 20 pounds, so I'm gonna get that one down under 20. But back to this bike, I mean, as you can see, it's like no scratches, no nothing, just a couple little nicks. It's like a couple little here that's been covered up nicely. And the ATEX stem, so beautiful, so clean. And the really amazing thing about this is so cool. If you notice, there's no seat posts tightener. It's a quill, just like a stem. It's a quill like a quill stem. This is a quill seat post, and what you do in order to tighten this down, you got to come up top, and you see that little, I don't know if you can see it, sorry, it's so bright, I can't even really see. Right here, that's how you tighten the seat post. Sick. It's so clean. So, and yes, no rear brake on this one. If the gentleman would like to add one, it's more than free to do it. For me, this is the way I like to ride in general. And yeah, so today we're gonna hopefully sell it, have a nice happy customer. And I put on the ad that it needs new tires, and you must have new tires before you ride it. The gentleman wanted to ride it. I told him I could put tires on for a few bucks. I had some laying around, gave him a deal, so I put new tires on so it's rideable, and he can ride it home. Safety first, baby. If you're gonna sell a bike, definitely make sure people you sell it to is safe. Fuck with your own safety, cool, but don't fuck with people that like need to ride safely, bro. Like, it's one thing to hurt yourself, don't hurt others. That's my rule. Like, I'll ride, I broke my arm, I fucked up a lot, but I refuse to sell a bike to someone where it's not at least everything works properly. Even though there's no back brake, yes, you can add that if you want to, you can still ride properly. You don't have to brake so hard where you're gonna do a flip over the front. That's ridiculous. And again, we're on flat land. Some people really need to learn how to bike sometimes, I think, versus complain about some parts or this and that. It's really more important to understand the bike than anything. You understand what you're riding and you're good to go. You respect it. But that's me. That's the way I work. And yeah, that's it. Hopefully today we'll give this to somebody who's really going to enjoy it. It's a gorgeous bike. It rides stupid good. And one day I will have that purple and white frame. Just not today. I have so many bikes right now. So many bikes. I think this will drop me down to like 10 bikes. All right. 9 or 10, 9 or 8, right around there. I have so many. That's because I got frames as well, and that I'm gonna build one actually very soon for you guys to show you my process. But that's it for today. Y'all enjoy and have a great day. Be safe. Be kind to others. Peace.